need to put active. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up on my back. All right. I never let it go. I'm trying to be. Why not go get there's no wrong with it. Wrong with it. You gotta bring a real
NFL football has reached the gorgeous Emerald Isle. Welcome, everyone. It's almost time for kickoff here in Dublin, Ireland. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go from Dublin. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Well, here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year. The 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
All JJ has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most important, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important. And I don't think talked about enough, Kate. Do you guys in the huddle want to play for him? Do they believe in you? Everywhere JJ has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success has followed.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. First down now, ball on the 39-yard line. Play action, McCarthy. Same guy, here's Hawkinson again. They won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Stopped by the perennial All-Pro and Defensive Player of the Year contender. That's T.J. Watt. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Pressure's there, the steal, Kirk closes on him. And that pushes him back, third down coming up. The shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, they're on him, but he's dropped again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Vikings get their punt team out. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. Starts his return from the 23. Escapes a defender. And finally, they're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the storybook ending he wanted last year. Taking another run at channeling all that doubt into success in final time.
This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Complete to DK Metcalf. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone. You're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down from the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch, a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Justin Jefferson. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Deep on the line. Oh, ball is out. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. McCarthy to throw it. Lofts it deep right side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Punt meets him at the 28. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. This is our last play of the quarter. I'll start the grab here with Warren. His gate is stopped on what's going to be the final play on this 1st quarter. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. He's got his man. This is Austin. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. This is Warren, headed right. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. Get a first down, that's a bonus.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Here's Rodgers. Completed left side to Smith. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Vikings, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And then it's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
2nd and 6 now. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of 18.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
First down.
The gun, Mason. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Play. 2nd and 10.
They've got a man in motion. This is Mason on 2nd down. And that's not what the offense style left. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for the linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ryan Wright on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
They'll start the drive with Warren. Juke the defender. And he has 7 on that run as we're down to the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Ireland. The Steelers with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. Here's 2nd and 2. Roman Wilson reels it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Rodgers here off the play action. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All on the 45, 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. We're down to 9 seconds left. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play. Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
This finds Austin complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hughes.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. At a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Now, this Irish crowd has been great so far. No surprise there. And still 2 quarters left to play here in Dublin. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steelers and Jalen Warren headed back out there offensively. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Run from Warren here to start the third. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Teerlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
First down throw by Rodgers. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Trying again, following the sack. Austin makes the grab downfield. And a stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Now we get to Warren, coming right. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the 37. He's got Smith. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party to get the ball. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of the blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers 21, Vikings nothing.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Short pass brought in, and he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 28. And the Steelers get home, they drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. He has it at the 22. Jukes one defender. And a nice return out of him. They have a little further up past their own 30. The Steelers offense headed out. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another. That could put this just too far out of reach. Ball at the 33 for first down. A give here to Warren. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get an even 10 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. To throw, Rodgers. This finds Smith. Takes out a one-stop. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Off play action, Rodgers. Finds the in route complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do and to build up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their steps every time out. Well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Steelers with it to begin the 4th, and this game entering blowout territory. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Warren. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this group that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from it. And one of them is when you impose your will. And
he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers put up even more points in a win. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
Steelers 28, Vikings nothing.
Now Boswell on to send this away. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Ball at the 33 for first down. Now give it to Mason. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 36. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. McCarthy looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
Desperation time here on 4th. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Give left side to Mason. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that 1st down mark.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in Dublin. Vikings just want to get out of here without this one is gone. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He's running for it. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was looking to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
They'll run for it with Mason. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Now it's McCarthy. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's going to be a play tomorrow when they watch it on tape. They're going to be kicking themselves a bit. King, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. Now the this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This
pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked! And he's grabbed down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
Doesn't that just sum it up in some way? Even when you do something positive, not on this day, not for this team, something still goes wrong. At this point, guys might just want to throw up their hands and say, what does a block really matter? But you know and I know, coaches hate that attitude. It's the antithesis of that, to give up a block in that situation.
The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. On first down, Warren. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Right out 3rd down. Rodgers here from the gun. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now McCarthy. Bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have 1 more play left in the game that's already decided.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here he goes, 1 final shot. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left, so positive notes at the very end in this loss. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So make it check in the win column for the Steelers. All right, Brock, 2 words for you as we wrap this one up. Mission accomplished. It's what you set out to do every week, win the football game, and the guys did just that.
Yeah, I think it was about confidence today. Right? It's one thing to think you can go get the job done. It's another thing to say you're going to get the job done. But when you actually have the experience of getting the job done, it just instills a ton of confidence for your team and individual.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my part, everyone involved on our crew. I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Dublin.